Welcome to John and Matthew in the morning. I'm John.
And I'm Matthew.
Welcome to our show. In our first story of the day, we have the news of Animal Crossing. It helps boost Nintendo. What am I talking about?
Not Microsoft.
I don't know what I was talking about. It's Nintendo. Apparently their stock is the highest it's been in 2 years. Tell me why, Matthew.
Animal Crossing has been doing really well selling out right now. Like, it is doing amazing. Also, I believe the eShop purchases of the game have also helped increase the revenue and profit for Nintendo. Also, like, it's been getting amazing reviews, and so many people that I know have been playing it. Like, I think almost everyone, all of my roommates have a copy of it. A lot of people are getting into Animal Crossing for the first time, and I think the social stuff has really propelled that, like stuff on Tumblr and Reddit, just like propelling the popularity of the game over and over.
I mean, like, it's pretty much understood. If you like Nintendo products, you're gonna like Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I noticed recently is that Animal Crossing doesn't have any like Pokemon-themed items. Like I've been looking for one, but I can't find it. They have a lot of classic stuff like Metroid stuff, Mario Kart, like a lot of great items and stuff, but no Pokemon-themed stuff.
I mean, maybe the developers couldn't put it in there in time. You never know.
Maybe
there might be some DLC, Matthew, including Pokemon stuff. But this is Nintendo, so probably not.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep on playing my Animal Crossing. I'm loving that game.
In other news, Reddit gets a UI update. It adds multi-Reddit tabs, essentially. It's an interesting concept. Generally, if you want to have multiple subreddits on the same screen, you have to go into the bar, type in r/subreddit plus other subreddits you want to obviously see on the same page. This can become a tad tedious, and once you switch pages, that tab page is gone.
So what do you think about this update in comparison to things like Reddit Enhancement Suite?
I think it's a good addition to Reddit and also Reddit Enhancement Suite. I personally been using it like Reddit Enhancement Suite instead of having all of my shortcuts at the top of the bar and little teeny letters at the top and clicking those. I like having nice little tabs on the side that I can show and hide that show me different subreddits I can just browse to, and it's built into the webpage. So I'm hoping it'll be actually integrated better into Reddit. So just using Res to do all that stuff. Another news, I guess I could actually use it for multiple subreddits. Like keep all my gaming subreddits sort of in one page, and all of my, say, Minecraft subreddits in another page, and all of my Nintendo subreddits in one sort of tab. That would make it really, really easy to view them all at once.
I'm glad Reddit is doing some UI updates. There's so much content there. It's just, I guess, navigating and finding content is sort of a chore at sometimes.
Yes, it is.
One thing I'd like to see, though, is more discovery style stuff. There are some subreddits that I never knew about that I just found recently that I feel like I should have found earlier.
Yes.
Like battle stations. I love that subreddit, but it took a while for me to actually locate it.
They should definitely include more tools to find more subreddits, and also include a better search engine. That's what a lot of users have been asking for, because Reddit is, once you see it, and you click go back, and it's gone.
It's gone.
I mean, if you didn't like it, and if you didn't get it recently viewed, you're not going to find it again, probably.
It's like that South Park joke.
And it's gone.
Also, maybe some social stuff would be good. I know that they already have a friends list system, but some more social content would also be great.
It's already basic social network.
No, with friends. I understand it's a social network, but social content between your friends would be cool.
Yes, that would be seem what things they viewed, and we were curious to see what they liked.
Yeah.
And possibly having a way to view all their comments and sort of from a profiles page instead of going direct to their page. You just have a separate page listing all their profiles and seeing sort of a feed, sort of like Twitter or Facebook, some sort of social aspect to it instead of just oh, user this person. Yeah. I'm sorry, user this person. You're going to get a lot of people looking at you now.
Poor user this person.
Yep.
Also, we're going to be talking about comic book stuff. There's been a lot of awesome stuff in comic books, and this past few weeks, it's going to be pretty exciting. Hunger is coming out, the sequel to Age of Ultron, one of my least favorite comic books.
I bet it's ever.
But
it went full retard.
Yeah, Hunger didn't really, Age of Ultron didn't really pay out, but I feel like Hunger might be able to.
It's a new story theme.
Yeah.
It could be good, it could be bad. We have to read it. So
And
we'll research it until then.
And it leads directly into the fall event with the Ultimate Universe coming into direct conflict with Galactus. So I'm super excited about that, wondering exactly how that's going to fall into the regular Marvel Universe. What else is coming out?
New Avengers number 8 is coming out tomorrow. It will continue the sort of What's the name of the group called?
The Illuminati.
The Illuminati will be continuing, made up of Iron Man, Doctor Strange,
Reed Richards, Beast, Namor, Black Panther, and who else?
Formerly Captain America.
Black Bolt.
Yes.
Black Bolt.
Black Bolt is
Yep.
there. He doesn't really say much though. He's very forgettable because he never says much.
But when he does say something, you remember.
Or you're dead.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes. I know that the Avengers hasn't been all that exciting right now, but New Avengers has been my favorite Avengers book so far. What else is coming up?
Superior Spider-Man number 14 is coming out.
I can hit or miss this book.
Every chapter has essentially been hit or miss on whether it's been good or not.
Yeah.
Doc Ock Opportunity Spider-Man / Peter Parker is simply ooey gooey icky is the best way to describe it sometimes. And sometimes it's his best points is when he's like monologuing as like a supervillain and villains are catching him saying that like what are you doing? Like oh wait I have to beat you up now. Oh I shouldn't start a funny joke here. Because Peter Parker would do that. Like, that stuff is good.
I'm also interested in the cast. Like, one of the most exciting parts about Spider-Man is his friends and family and how they sort of interact with him. And they've also, like, introduced some new characters into the cast having to do with Dr. Octopus. That's sort of interesting. I want to know what the Sinister Six, like, what they're planning with that. They've been leading up to that for a while. And also, the girl that Doc Ock is...
his new sort
lab
of...
partner
/
love interest
yes.
person thing. I am completely blanking on her name. I feel horrible about that.
She is not with you that much, though. So
Yeah.
don't blame yourself.
Yeah, but those sorts of characters, and like Charlie from Peter Parker's life, like these characters that I'm really interested in, I haven't seen enough of.
It appears like Carly's the only one who actually seems to
Carly.
still wonder if Spider-Man is actually Spider-Man.
She should start a club. She should start a club and invite everybody.
I mean, like, yeah. I don't know where the author's going with this.
Yeah.
It seems very like, oh, let's dangle Peter Parker in front of the reader still. Like that one little sub-note. That is Carly.
Yeah, Dan Slott, I love the past few years of Spider-Man. I'm trusting he'll take this in a good place, but right now...
I have no trust for this man. I have absolutely no trust.
What's next?
I'm really beat it out of respect. Up next is Superior Spider-Man Team-Up number 1 tomorrow.
I've heard that is not actually going to be bad.
Explain to me what's going to happen. Is it Doc Ock Spider-Man with Miles Morales Spider-Man, or will it still be Peter Parker?
No,
Spider-Man?
it is still Doc Ock Spider-Man, and it is in the regular Marvel universe, and it would be like I guess team-ups with like different Avengers or different like.
Oh, so it's essentially like Avenging Spider-Man.
Sort of like that, yeah. Also, Uncanny Avengers is coming out, so we can continue Rick Remender's storyline with the Apocalypse twins trying to slowly take over the world and screwing up everything for everyone.
Mutant agenda of killing mutants. I don't know. Essentially, the mutants are the equivalent of the most hated race in the world. I don't know what that would be in today's world, but I don't understand. It's like they have seemed to have argued against mutants like for like as far as long as comics have been going. And they've had so many events dealing with mutants, and they've had like so many superpower people, but they seem to just pick out mutants because they're mutants for some reason. Like there are so many other superpowered individuals you could, be mad at, but they just automatically assume mutants are bad for some reason. It just, as a new comic reader, I'm like, well, why?
I feel as though you sometimes have to suspend your disbelief.
I know, it's like they just always, it's always mutants. It's like, but there are so many other superheroes that aren't mutants. Why aren't you mad at them for being
I think that has to do with
people?
The concept of inequality, and like in comic books, like they argue that the inequality against mutants doesn't really make any logical sense, and the characters can see this, and a lot of people can see this, but a lot of characters are still living in a world where they believe their own prejudices are justified by their concepts of what's human and what isn't. So I really enjoy the X-Men books, and Uncanny Avengers, pulling them together has been a blast for me so far.
Yes, I agree. Wolverine the X-Men coming out. You should totally read that.
Yes, it's been so much fun. I'm glad they're actually focusing more on the kids again. It's been a little like jumping around with things, but now it looks like they're focusing on the kids again.
Because they stopped trying to talk about vague time, future
time jumping stuff. And what else is coming out?
Finally, Young Avengers.
I love Young Avengers. Everyone else is wrong.
It is a decent story so far, but it's still very much weaving the initial storyline behind it. It also features a lot of characters that are relatively unknown outside of the mainstream comic world, so it's very hard to sort of pick up and start getting to know them because you don't know anything about them or what their origin stories are really, or how they got to be who they are.
For me, with Young Avengers, I feel like it's a fun title, and if you jump into it trying to figure out exactly the past of all the characters, you're gonna get lost. There isn't that much like backstory. There is a good maybe like 30 issues of like original Young Avengers, but the actual stuff that's going on, it's just if you. I feel like it's a Guy Ritchie movie. If you stop to try to think about it too long, you're gonna you've already missed out. You've already.
I feel like you can say that about any action movie.
Transformers.
Yes.
Anyway, our other section is about video game reviews, or just I guess.
What we're playing right now.
What we're playing, yeah.
Currently, I'm playing Max Payne 3. I just started it. I think it's a boatload of fun. Essentially, the bullet time mechanic is my favorite thing to do. Oh, I'm being shot. Let's just jump forward at them.
I can fix that.
Oh, there's right around the corner. I just dive around the corner.
Yep.
Oh, I'm getting hurt. Pain pills. That makes sense.
Yeah, Max Payne is a fun game. I started playing it and I got a good portion of the way through, but I ran up against this gameplay gap where I just realized the gameplay wasn't stopped being fun for me. I think it might have had to do with just like certain environments and like I guess the way the enemies were laid out, and I just wasn't having fun anymore. But I might revisit it though. You're saying you're having a lot of fun with it?
I have a lot of fun with it on the PC version of it. I know you played the console version of it, and it was very annoying. The PC version is a very good port. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I feel like I'm just one long cutscene. I spend more time with cutscenes than actually like shooting people, which is a little bit weird because I want to shoot people.
I love the storyline, like the way they were doing cutscenes with like the sort of Michael Mann like sort of
text popping up on the white text, sort of
yeah.
just picking out words. The actual storyline is Max has to shoot people.
Yeah,
that's like, as far as you need to know.
It puts you in a room to kill people, and like there's a storyline behind it, but a lot of it's you're in a room to kill people. So
Max is feeling very sad about being old and taking care of people he doesn't feel like taking care of. Yeah. Besides the money, of course.
What else is on there?
And finally, I've also started to mod Skyrim. People, there's actually a very good tool to mod Skyrim with. It's called Nexus Mod Portal. It's an NMM. I don't know.
Mod Manager.
Mod Manager. Yes.
There we go. Yeah.
It's a really good tool. You can just go online and download the mods through Nexus Portal. All of them will show up in Mod Manager. You can install it through that, and then you can start the game through that, and it just works. It's everything you would want from a mod manager.
I just thought about this on the spot, but how does like the Nexus Mod Manager?